Hey there, happy kombuchans. Today we're going to talk about continuous brewing of kombucha. A little bit different to the batch method and potentially a little bit easier as a day-to-day method. It's not a bad idea to have experienced brewing batch method before you try continuous, because you can really get a feel for how to make kombucha with the batch method. That's just a personal opinion though, and there's nothing to stop you from starting on the continuous method as a first time as well, and I will show you today essentially how to do that. What you do need is a vessel like this with a tap on it. And the key thing with continuous brewing is to start with patience. Get it right at the beginning and you'll fly along from there. So you want to brew 4 litres to start off with. So you put the 2 scobies in that we give you, brew your 4 litres, and that's 380 grams of sugar, 12 tea bags. And you'll leave that for about 7 days so that the tea is turned into the kombucha and the scobies have had a chance to adjust, really get to work and really take charge of the unit. Once that's happened, you then top it up to the full amount and you'll leave it another 7 days. And at that point you're really testing it to find out the taste that you want. So if you like it sweet, you're probably looking at around that second 7-day period for it to be ready. If you like it a bit stronger with a bit more twang, leave it a little bit longer. And it's very simple because you can just draw a little bit off at the tap, taste it. When it's your particular palate, you think great, and it's ready. At that point, you want to draw off, not too much, still leave a good base. So down to about there, good base. You always want to keep a good strong base in it. That's the key really to continuous. So you get a few of your bottles, you draw it off down to about here, then you'll drink that and then you top this back up. So with keeping the base, so you've got that strong base of good kombucha, you then top it back up and let that go back to turning it into kombucha to the point that you have enjoyed previously. And you'll get a feel for how long that will take to get it to the style of kombucha that you enjoy. And again, once it's ready, you just draw it off at the tap again, bring it down, keeping the base, and then you just top it up. And that is effectively the kombucha, the continuous brewing method. Which is great, obviously, because the benefit is you are simply drawing off at the tap and topping up. Occasionally, after a while, obviously you'll know that your scobies will grow quite large, they'll replicate, you don't want to have too many in there. Always be conscious not to take too many out, because you need them to be able to handle the workload. But you don't want them to get too overbearing in your unit either. When that happens, you'll look to take off the browner ones. Keep the new creamy ones and just take off some of the brown ones, remove those and keep your unit sort of ticking over that way. And that effectively is the continuous brewing method of kombucha. If you have any questions, email us or give us a call, happykombucha.co.uk. Thanks for listening.